guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and today I am going to be doing a first impressions on some more of the Sally Beauty cosmetic line that's new called Bitzy Cosmetics. And I did another video actually featuring some of the nail polish, the blush and the bronzers, and some of the lipsticks. So if you want to see that, I will link it here and down below so that you can go check that one out too. But basically the reason why I wanted to talk about this line and just kind of see what I thought of it for myself was that it literally is super affordable. And I think last time I said it was like $165 a piece for each item, and that's nail polish and like anything else, and exactly what I'm going to show you today. But apparently it's $149, so that's even cheaper than I originally said. Now obviously tax is included wherever you are, but they have lipstick, they have eyeliner pencils, they have lip gloss, they have nail polish, they have blush, bronzer, eyeshadow. So I'm just going to show with you a couple of the different things that I got in addition to the ones that I showed you in the last video, and just do some swatches, and it'll be just a first impressions on my thoughts because I wanted to see the pigments of some of this stuff, especially with it being so affordable. I think it's a great option for people who really are on a budget and are looking for some good makeup if we can find anything from Bitzy Cosmetics. So if you want to stay tuned and see what I got and see the swatches, just keep on watching. Okay, so first up, I got one of the mechanical eye pencils. Now granted, these are smaller products, they are not going to be super big, but it's a mechanical eye pencil, and this is in the shade Double Shot. So I like that even though they're small and cheap and affordable, they still have names on them. So this just is a twist up mechanical pencil, and I got mine in the brown shade just because I needed a brown pencil. So here is the color. Looks like a very red brown, goes on very nice. And again, I have nothing to say about the lasting power because this literally is the first time that I am swatching these, so I just want to show you exactly what I got. And so far, I mean, the pigment is there. If we kind of move it, it does look like it will, you know, kind of move around, so I'm not sure that it actually sets, so that's one thing to note. And then I also got the Bitzy Mechanical Brow Pencil because I've really been more into the brows. And again, I got this in a brown shade. This is in the shade Brunette. So there's a couple of different shades in the eyeliner. There's a couple of different shades in the brow pencil. And again, the same concept. This is a twist up. And I'll put it right next to here. And you can see like it's just a lighter brown. But definitely, definitely would work for my eyebrows. And again, don't know if this stuff sets, but it seems to be a little bit better than the eyeliner. But those are just some swatches, and if I darken it up, you can see like you can make it very dark. So I just wanted to point that out, but just light swatches, you will get like a light color. Now lipsticks, I thought the packaging is really, really cute on some of this stuff. Up close here is what the Bitzy lipstick looks like. Now it's very small. Again, you know, all of these are really kind of tiny products. It has really pretty kind of like florograph or filigree kind of markings on it, so I think that's really cute. This one's in the shade In the Nude. Now I did have two lipsticks last time, but those were the only two I could find. So I went to a different Sally's to find all of these. And these are also replacing all of the Sally brand nail polish and all of the Sally brand cosmetics. So this is what's coming in place. If you don't see it in your stores, it's coming soon. And so this is what In the Nude looks like. It is just kind of like a frosty pink, which to me doesn't really say nude. It says, you know, pink. But there is your swatch. You just kind of have to build them up. There's a nice gold sheen in it. It's actually really pretty. This is much better than the ones that I had before in the sense that this is a much more wearable color for me. Now the one thing that I pointed out last time, and it's the same issue this time, this cap, just the caps don't stay on the lipsticks. So that's kind of cheap packaging, but at $1.49, you know, what are you expecting? That's just reality. Now the next thing I got was one of their high gloss or high shine lip glosses. This one is in the shade Nude. So I just thought that this was a pretty color, and you know, I feel like the trend right now is kind of like chrome lipstick or metallic lipstick. So this kind of seemed like an interesting color. So I actually wanted to swatch it for you, tell you if it had a scent, which it kind of seems to have a vanilla scent. So let me put some right here so you can see, and we'll just kind of blend that out. So it definitely has like a pink metallic look to it. It has a little bit of a smell, like I said, kind of like a vanilla, nothing too crazy though, and it does seem a little bit sticky. So if you're not a fan of the sticky, but it definitely has that metallic sheen to it, and again, just a high shine lip gloss. So I thought that would be interesting to kind of test out and, you know, see if that works out for me or if I like it. And then the next thing is another lip gloss, but this one looked pretty cool. This is called Comfort Level, and this is the long-lasting lip gloss. Now, this to me looked like something that I, again, had seen, and this looked like the Milani Chromatic Addict liquid metal lipstick or matte lipstick, and I just was like, ooh, I wonder if that looks anything similar to it. And the name is Comfort Level, which to me this is out of my comfort level, but here is a swatch. It has a nice doe foot applicator, but it doesn't seem to be very pigmented, so that's kind of a bummer. But you know what, since I have a dark lipstick on, I'm going to go ahead and put it over that, because it definitely also has, you know, some metallicness to it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it on in the camera. So I'm wearing I think this is a Tarte lip paint. It's matte, so we're just going to put some chrome on it. I actually don't mind how that looks on this. I think it looks pretty cool. It just gives it like a nice chromy kind of gold sheen. So I am not hating this. I actually really like that. So that's kind of what it looks like. Again, it's like this peachy kind of chrome. This one seems to be way more high tense, and it does say high gloss, so that makes sense. And this should be long lasting. So we'll see how long it actually lasts. I'll test that out today. And then next up, this is what I'm very, very excited about. So they have single eyeshadows like this. This is the packaging that they come in. Again, $1.49 for each shadow. And then if you buy 4 eyeshadows, you get a compact to go with these for free. So I bought 8 shadows total that I'm going to show with you or share with you, and I got 2 compacts for free to put them in. So these are what they look like. Aren't these cute? This is my favorite. This one to me looks so chic with the white and the gold that says Bitzy. And then this one has like another nice pattern with purple, green, and white. Now, these are the compacts. So it comes with a brush. Now, you know I don't really like those brushes, but the compacts, the eyeshadows will go right in here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually take out all of the eyeshadows, show you what they are up close, and I'm going to show you swatches, and I'm going to show you what they look like in the pan. So if you give me a second to do that, I will share with you the swatches and we will kind of see how they work. Okay guys, so for the first quad, I did kind of like purple theme with my eyeshadows that I picked out. This first one is called Au Natural, and it is just kind of like a light tan cream. It is matte. I don't think it has any shimmer in it. The next one is High Spirited, which to me looks kind of like a very, very light shimmery purple. And then the next one is Lav-enduring Love, so kind of like lavender, Lav-enduring Love. And again, this is a darker, slightly darker purple from the last one, and again has some shimmer in it. And then this one is called Beauty Mark, and it's just a dark kind of maroon shade with some gold glitter in there. Okay, so here is the palette that I put them in, and this, oh, and it comes with a mirror, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. And then this is the colors for like the purple quad that I created. So I'm going to go ahead and do swatches of all of these on my hand. First one is Au Natural. And it's very, very light. I barely can see it, but again, you know, on the eyes it'll definitely, you know, be a little bit different story, but that's where it is. It's very, very light, not showing up that well. Next one is High Spirited. We'll do that right next door. Now that one definitely has a really pretty pigment and a really pretty like ice purple sheen to it. So that one shows up very, very nicely, looks very, very like duochrome on the swatch. So that I am very pleased with. Again, that one's High Spirited. Next is Lav-enduring Love. Put that here. So I tried to build the pigment up a little bit, but again, it's very, very light. Definitely not my favorite. And again, Lav-enduring Love. So it's more of like kind of a matte with sparkles in it, like a matte purple with a little bit of sparkle in it, but you can barely see it. Next one up is Beauty Mark, and we'll put that right next door. And that one, at least, I think has a much better pigment. It's a little bit creamier of a shade too. And that one definitely is like a purple. I don't see much of the shimmer showing up in it though. So that's what it looks like when you build it up a little bit. So definitely my favorite so far from this quad is High Spirited, which is just blinging off my hand. And then of course Beauty Mark, which actually shows up and has some pigment. And then for the next palette that I want to create, I am going to be doing kind of like a brown green palette. And the first one is going to be Queen of Cream. And again, this is kind of like a shimmery, kind of shimmer beige. It seems very glittery actually in the pan, so shimmer beige on that one. And then the next one is Beach Bronze, which I really like the name of that, and it looks like just kind of like a glittery brown, kind of like a soft brown. And then this one I have high hopes for. This is a gorgeous green. This one is called Agean Sea. So really pretty. I'm really hoping that one works out. And then the next one is Expensive Taste, and this one also looks like a brown with green duochrome in it. So let's hope that these turn out, and I will show you as soon as I put them into the palette. Okay guys, so for the next brown green palette that I created, this is what they look like. So I'm really hoping that these come off nice. I think what we've seen so far is that some of the eyeshadows are really good and then some are not. So I think it is hit and miss, and I do think it would be helpful if people did a lot of swatch videos for these just so that you could see. One thing that I do like though is that they do make it so that you cannot see, or it is easy to like lift the pan out. It has like a little indentation here, so you can lift the pan out easy. The other thing though, they don't have the name on the back of the actual pan. So once you kind of throw this away, you're not going to know what shade it is. So my recommendation is if you get the palette and you want to remember, take a picture on the back, or take a picture of the back of your eyeshadow packaging so that you can actually remember what order you put them in case you do actually end up liking them and want to repurchase them or tell somebody what you're wearing. So first up, we're going to be doing Queen of Cream. Now the texture on these, you know, doesn't feel high quality. It doesn't feel buttery. So don't expect that. So that's what Queen of Cream looks like. So not bad. This one shows up way better than the other light shade. It has a very gold, kind of like a white gold reflect to it, and that does show up on the swatch. Next up is Beach Bronze, and this actually has a very nice feeling to it. It feels creamy, which I did not expect. So first impressions, this is a really nice shade. It's soft. It's a good, I think, going to be a good blending shade, and it feels very creamy. I'm very surprised. While I see kind of like shimmer particles in the pan, I don't really see that on the swatch. I don't know, maybe you do, but I do not see it. Next up is Agean Sea, and it is a gorgeous like kind of turquoise blue. Put that here. Yes, okay, this one has some legs. This is a gorgeous kind of duochrome shade. It is beautiful, kind of a green blue. That has intense pigment. Love that one. So far this little quad is working out a little bit better than the last one. Okay, and then our last shadow is Expensive Taste. This is what it looks like, and then we'll put that right next door. Oh my gosh, that is super nice. That is one swatch, and that looks like a dupe for an Urban Decay shadow and a MAC shadow, and I cannot remember their names. Is it Club? Wow. That is another duochrome. It flashes green, but it's brown. Wow. Okay, so some recommendations definitely for the eyeshadows. From the purple palette that I made, High Spirited was that really pretty like purple, like sheeny chrome. And Beauty Mark was that dark like burgundy. And then from this palette, I mean, all of these I would say were really good. This one kind of played more of like a matte shadow, and this was Beach Bronze. This is gorgeous. This is a dupe for some high-end ones, Expensive Taste. This was beautiful, Agean Sea. And even this was not bad. I mean, it was a pretty Queen of Cream. It just wasn't as pigmented as the others. So guys, I believe that's it for my Bitzy kind of first impressions review. Of course, you know, I have no clue how these will wear, but you know, for $1.49, you're bored and you want to get some products or you're on a budget, check them out. They might be worth your while. So let me know, guys, if you have any Bitzy products that you've used that you like, please leave them down below, or if you have any requests, I'll definitely go back and get some more if you're interested or like these videos. So thanks for watching so much, and I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye!